When we look up at the night sky, we often see beauty, stars twinkling in silence, distant galaxies glowing faintly. But for scientists and astronomers, the sky holds more than beauty. It holds secrets, and the James Webb Space Telescope was built to uncover them. Floating in the silent void, 1.5 million kilometers from Earth, Webb is humanity's most powerful eye, capable of peering back 13.6 billion years, closer to the beginning of time than anything before it. But when astronomers aimed it toward the very edge of the observable universe, a place where light has taken eons to reach us, they didn't expect terror. They expected peace, emptiness, the aftermath of the Big Bang. Instead, they saw structure, an entire region of space teeming with massive, luminous galaxies, bright, well-formed and thriving, just 300 million years after the Big Bang. It was as if the universe had skipped its infancy and jumped straight to adulthood, and that terrified astronomers. Because if these galaxies are real, and all data says they are, then our understanding of the early universe, of time itself, may be dangerously incomplete. This wasn't just a window into the past, it was a mirror reflecting everything we still don't know. Light is the ultimate time traveler. The further it travels, the older the story it tells. And the James Webb Telescope is tuned to detect the faintest whispers of ancient light. Light stretched and redshifted by the expanding universe. But in Webb's most recent deep field scan, it saw more than ancient light. It saw light that shouldn't even exist. A galaxy cataloged as GN-Z11 appeared with such brightness, such clarity, that it instantly set off alarms in every major space observatory. According to our models, galaxies take billions of years to form. They start small, clump together, and gradually grow. But GN-Z11 and others like it were massive, intricate, and packed with stars far too early in cosmic history. Even more shocking, some galaxies exhibited spiral structures. These shapes typically emerge after long gravitational dances between galaxies, not in the first few 100 million years of existence. This kind of cosmic architecture isn't supposed to be possible at this age. So how is it that the light from these complex systems began its journey just 300 million years after time itself began? Webb's sensors were clear. These weren't imaging errors. These weren't flukes. They were facts. And with each new deep field, more such galaxies emerged, each more massive, more structured, more impossible than the last. This wasn't just a cosmic anomaly. It was a cosmic contradiction, and the light that was meant to clarify the past had shattered our confidence in how the universe truly began. At first, astronomers questioned their tools. Could the telescope be misreading redshift? Was there a flaw in calibration? Could gravitational lensing from closer objects be distorting what we see? The answer was no. Webb's optics are pristine, its calibrations obsessively verified, and the galaxies were too numerous, too consistent, too uniformly distributed to be lensing artifacts. So scientists turned to a more unsettling possibility. What if the universe is structured in a way we don't understand? Some cosmologists began considering that the redshift we're seeing isn't just from expansion. It could involve unknown factors. One controversial idea: perhaps these distant galaxies aren't as far away in space as we think, but are far in another dimension of time. Others propose that we might be seeing evidence of a cosmic mirage, a reflection of our own universe, distorted and echoed across a higher dimension. Even more alarming was the idea that what we're seeing are the scars of a multiverse, other universes bleeding into our own, breaking through the cosmic veil where the laws of physics become unstable. Webb might be capturing the signature of universes colliding at the fabric of space-time itself. It sounds like science fiction, but the data holds. And in the face of a cosmic mirage, where light, space, and time bend into incomprehensible shapes, our entire understanding of the cosmos starts to unravel. What Webb may have revealed is not a window into the past, but a glitch in the very nature of reality. Why does this discovery scare astronomers? Because it breaks the laws they've built their careers on. Science relies on predictability, on models that hold, on frameworks that can be tested, replicated, trusted. But what Webb saw at the cosmic edge tears those frameworks apart. The galaxies are too mature, the stars too massive, the black holes too large. The timelines don't fit, the equations don't match. The terror isn't about aliens or dark energy monsters, it's about being wrong. Fundamentally, cosmically, terrifyingly wrong. Some researchers quietly whisper theories never spoken in public, ideas like pre-Big Bang structures or a cyclical universe that reboots after every collapse, carrying forward memory, mass, and mystery. Others entertain something even darker, that we are witnessing the artifacts of a dying universe, one that existed before ours and left behind remnants that now bleed through. And if that's true, then our own universe may not be a beginning. It may be an aftershock, a ripple, a second chance. The edge of the universe used to feel like a boundary. Now it feels like a burial ground. The scientific method depends on repetition. One strange result can be dismissed, but repeat it, and it becomes the truth. That's what's happening with James Webb's data. The first impossible galaxy was a shock. The second, a fluke. The 10th, a revelation. Patterns are emerging, patterns of galaxy formation, black hole activity, and chemical distribution that suggest the early universe was far more organized, even fine-tuned, than randomness allows. Carbon, oxygen, and even hints of water-forming molecules have been detected where they shouldn't exist. It's as if the universe was rushed into complexity, skipping the slow burn of creation and jumping straight into structure. And that changes everything, because patterns mean rules, and new rules mean a new physics, a new cosmology, a new understanding of how reality assembles itself from nothingness. James Webb didn't find chaos at the edge of the universe. It found a design. And if something designed the early cosmos, what or who was the architect? For over a century, time has been seen as a straight arrow, flowing from the Big Bang forward. But what if it isn't? What if time is cyclical, or fractal, or branching? Some theoretical physicists now propose that Webb's observations point to something even more mind-bending: pre-cosmic remnants, a kind of cosmic memory carried from an earlier universe, encoded in the large-scale structure of galaxies. In this view, the Big Bang wasn't the beginning. It was just our beginning, and time may not be absolute. String theory offers an even stranger explanation, that our universe is just one bubble in a cosmic foam, colliding and interacting with other universes, producing ripples we now detect as ancient galaxies in impossible positions. Even time dilation, the way gravity warps the experience of time, might be playing tricks on our perception of cosmic history. Perhaps these ancient galaxies didn't form fast. They simply exist in a layer of space-time where time flowed differently. It's dizzying, but that's what makes it so profound. James Webb has forced us to ask a question that terrifies physicists. What if everything we thought about time and space was only a shadow of the truth? In the quiet halls of observatories and research labs, there's a new kind of silence. It's not the silence of empty space. It's the silence of minds struggling to grasp something bigger than themselves. The James Webb Space Telescope was built to look deeper than ever before, and it has. But in doing so, it uncovered not clarity, but complexity. Not answers, but questions. We now stand at a precipice. Behind us is the universe we thought we knew, a comfortable timeline, a predictable origin. Ahead lies something else, a realm where light can deceive, where galaxies defy age, where time and space curve into unfamiliar forms. The edge of the universe is no longer a wall, it's a message, one written in stars and redshift, in black holes and cosmic dust. And though we may not yet understand what it says, we are listening, because the universe is not done telling its story, and neither are we.